Number 42 wants us taking the derivative of y is equal to cosine cubed, and then we've got e to the 4th theta power. So they're kind of stealing an idea from section 3.9 here, but I think we're going to be okay with it. Once again, just like I did at number 36, I'd probably rewrite this here as cosine of the angle in question, which is e to the 4th theta power, and then we're going to take all of that to the 3rd power. So taking the derivative of y with respect to theta, here we go. We're taking the derivative of something cubed, so that's going to be 3 times the same base, the cosine of e to the 4th theta power, and now we drop that exponent by 1, so it's to the 2nd power. And then we multiply by the derivative of the base of that exponent. So here we go. The derivative of cosine of any angle is the opposite of sine of the exact same angle, e to the 4th theta. So that's going to take care of that. But now we have to consider, all right, we just took the derivative of cosine of an angle. It's negative sine of the same angle. But what's the derivative of the angle itself? That now needs to get multiplied here as well. And what have we learned here so far, guys? The derivative of e to a power, which we've been doing all chapter right here, is always going to be the same base, which is e, raised to the same power, which is 4 theta. But here's where I'm kind of getting ahead of myself into section 3.9. You also then are going to multiply that, let me switch colors again now, times the derivative of that exponent right there. And the derivative of 4 theta is going to put a 4 out at the end of all that. So boy, we had to multiply now by the derivative of the base of your exponent, then the derivative of the trigonometric function, cosine of an angle, there's its derivative. Then we had to take the derivative of e to a power, and that got us this, times the derivative of the power itself. So a lot going on in this problem. What can we do to simplify all this? I see a 3 times a 4, and then there's a negative right there, so I believe we're going to have a negative 12 out in front. Then I would probably put this factor here next, e to the 4th theta, got it? And then I think I would go right here, so that's now going to be times the cosine squared of the same angle, e to the 4th theta, gotcha, multiplied by right here, sine of e to the 4th theta as well. That is pretty messy, guys, but I don't think there's any way to simplify that beyond what we have right here, so I think that's where we're going to leave our answer at that spot right there. Okay, so that's number 42.